Oh, he's back. He's back.
Yeah.
How was Hawaii? Blake Bowser here with us. Auto Club Famoso Raceway. You got a couple weeks.
It's 9 a.m. there right now. I'm still on Hawaii.
Still on Hawaii time?
Yeah.
Were you there for 2 weeks or how?
10 days.
10 days?
Yeah, I couldn't quite.
What islands were you on?
We were just on. Well, we're on the Big Island, and we did take a one-day excursion over to Oahu to go to Pearl Harbor.
Nice.
So my mom went with us, and she hadn't been to Pearl Harbor yet. So her and I did a day tour over there, and
Did you fly over there?
flew over and flew back the same day. Yeah. So Big
how-
Island was our main
place.
area. Yeah.
Did you see any drag racing while you were there?
I did not. I drove right by the raceway, though. We were going to catch a tour on this. We stayed on the Kona side
Right.
of the island. Hilo side is where the drag strip is. Hilo Raceway.
Okay.
I did not go there though.
You might have
It was
run
raining
into,
the day I was gonna
we got
go.
a guy downstairs who was in Kona at the same time you were. I
Really?
think, too. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll be darned.
Another racing fan of yourself. But good trip though, huh?
It was good.
Okay, so now you're back. You got
Yeah.
things to do, work to get done.
Yeah,
What's going on?
We've been doing a lot of projects while we're gone, just going through and rebuilding a lot of stuff. It's our time to go through and do a good walkthrough on the bleachers and make sure everything's up to snuff and just finishing up our part of our tower that hasn't been quite finished yet. The new part of the old tower.
Right.
That's getting done.
The skybox.
Yeah, well, it's the bottom part now.
Right.
Yeah,
Now you're
exactly. The
fixing
top
that.
part's good. The bottom part we're getting done now. So
What are you
just
doing down there?
construction. Just making just a break room in there. Got a bathroom and a little
very
kitchen
nice.
and a couch and just a little area you guys can hang out. So
That's good. That's
yeah,
good.
Yeah.
Need a little
So
break
just,
once you're there. But we've got
yeah.
events coming up in a couple weeks here.
We do. We're getting close.
We've
Yeah,
got.
yeah,
Oh, by the way,
there we go. Yeah.
This is our special section we're going to do. Finalize that's going to be December 5th. It's a Saturday. It'll be a complete recap. So if you're a drag racing fan, we'll have the March meet recap. We'll have the Hot Rod reunion recap. We'll have everything you need to know about what happened during the 2015 season. Our all-area driving awards will be announced December 5th. We'll have a few guys from the drag strip on there.
You might see a March meet ad in there.
Oh, very good. I love that. So take a look at that. The Grumpy Griff Award, we'll have that in the paper tomorrow. Still on the fence here. What we're going to do with that one. Red Light Series. Tell me about this event. This is a street race event on the 22nd?
It targets the street cars. There's a gentleman that just got out of the, I think he's in the Navy. Forgive me if I'm wrong. He was based in San Diego and came up here and raced once in a while. And had an unfortunate incident. He took his Corvette over our wall in the shutdown
really?
A couple years ago.
Wow.
And this guy calls me back. He was based in the Middle East at the time. Kept calling me for these weird phone numbers, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. Finally, we made connections, and he's telling me all he wants to do, his idea for a race. And I, okay. You been here before? He says, yeah, I'm the guy that went over your wall in the shutdown area. Right. So he's gone from wanting to race to being involved in putting on a race and understands the meaning of safety because he's been through it and understands why we tech the cars, why we have a crew there that costs money to run because we have an ambulance and a safety crew and the track prep, and he gets it. And he wants to put on events that target street guys and make a safe environment.
Very good.
Yeah. So he's come just a 360 or a 180, whatever you want to call it.
It's so much better, if these events you guys do out there for those guys who street race,
Yeah.
And we've had situation down south where people have been killed.
Yeah, we don't need it.
Just recently.
Yeah.
This is the best way to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Safe.
He's got prize money. He's got trophies. He does all kinds of different. He judges you on different increments in the track of the track, 60 feet out, and so it's really a cool way to. It's gonna be a car show, a lot of stuff. All going to happen at night on Saturday night that date there. Yeah.
And then we're gonna have to drag Butch in here at some point.
We'll probably can do that. I think he's
Andrew comes back on the 28th.
His schedule's so full. Yeah.
They come back that this is their summer event.
This will be their third race of the year. Yeah.
And heading towards their championship. So that's going to be another 300 cars.
Should be another 300 cars. Yeah. 105 degrees and 300 cars.
But they always have fun though, and he's always done by 4 o'clock.
And Butch he's good. He schedules only two time runs on Saturdays. Everybody can get out of the heat, enjoy themselves Saturday night, go back to town, go to the hotel, or go to dinner, or stay there and barbecue and be safe. So it's a fun weekend.
All right. Now, one of the things that's been you guys are intimately involved with NHRA, and by the way, they had a great event this last weekend. Chris,
nice crowds too.
Nice crowds in Denver for the Mile High Nationals. There's Fast Jack Beckman in the finals there. I mean, a lot of the guys personally did very well here.
They did. And the family that runs the track, the Bandamiers, we're close with them.
Mm-hmm.
Larry Crisp, who you may have seen him crush Chad Head's scooter. I don't know if you saw that or not.
No.
There was, I guess he and Chad had a little going back and forth all weekend. So Larry went and got a big piece of K-rail and at night dropped it on his scooter and made it pretty much flat. So that was all filmed and put. I'm sure you can YouTube it, look it up. Chad Head, scooter crush, whatever. Larry designed Steve Torrance finally got a top fuel win. That's good for him. Yeah.
First one since 2013.
Yeah, been a while. So, but we buy a lot of stuff from the Vandermeer family. Our track sprayer, our tire rotator, that's all built right there by Larry Crisp at Vandermeer. Yeah.
But there's been a lot of changes here with NHRA leadership, and we were talking about this before. What is your take on what's happening with NHRA?
Well, I mean, it's sometimes change can be good. I hope for the best. Peter Clifford, who's taken over, is a real good friend of ours, good friend of the track. People maybe don't understand the dynamics. Is NHRA actually leases the property that we're on.
Right.
Kern County Airports owns the land. NHRA leases it, and we sublease it. We, meaning my dad and I. Yeah. We sublease from them, our corporation. So we're together on a lot of stuff. We work together on all of our ideas. Anything we're going to build, like the concrete, extension we did, that was all done with help from NHRA.
Which I think has helped you. It seems like it's helped you out a lot with the guys who come and test. And
no, it's been tremendous, and they've been through this. And there's Ron there.
Yeah, Ron Capps. Right. Yeah, I just had to put that in there just because. Yeah, he looked commanding. So.
Yeah, no, it's. I tell you what, it's coming down to a shootout though between those team funny cars there for the championship. I think Force they're gaining their momentum, but maybe a little too late. But I'm telling you what, that DSR juggernaut is going to be impressive to watch.
It's interesting because you think about this, the what they've done in that sport, and I've gone from being sort of a casual observer to paying attention to every week, and and realizing though, but then you see the struggles like we were talking about this before. The media attention has been very, very challenging. There's our wire services don't cover it, and it's hard for us to get it in there. So but that's some of this challenge they have. But the product that's on the track is pretty darn good. It feels like
it is, and I think the challenge there is there's so many classes. How do you wrap that all up in a Monday morning story?
Right.
NASCAR's pretty easy.
Yeah.
You know who the winner is. They all win around. They all stop at the same time.
Right.
And here's your winner. Or F1 or anything.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy to pick your winner. With drag racing, you could have 12, 13, 14 winners on a weekend. Well, how do you write that?
Right.
How do you be fair without picking the obvious funny car and top fuel and pro stock? That's usually what happens.
And that seems like this one had motorcycles, and you have all sorts of interesting storylines too.
Oh, there's all the way down. I mean, they run super comp, super gas, and all these categories that are impressive racing, but you don't see it Monday morning in the paper.
What's the one that I always like? Is the Pro Mod, or is it the ones that go? We've run them at the Hot Rod Reunion before, where they just haul ass.
Probably the Pro Mod car, the door cars.
Door cars. Yeah.
I
mean, those are fun to watch. I mean,
it's amazing. And they have that too. They've got NHRA's got Harleys and Pro Mods, and it's there's a lot to write about. So I think that's the challenge, and they're trying to overcome that. Peter Clifford, a new TV deal, and they're trying to really get the media back involved in drag racing, which is good for all of us.
Yeah.
We need that.
Well, I think it's one of those things that I'm impressed with the diversity of the drivers, the competitive part of it. You see different guys every week. I mean, like Beckman's having a great season here. But I mean, there's a down-to-earth quality that I think is marketable.
Definitely
that is different from other sports.
Very, very accessible. You go to any drag race, and the racers are fan accessible. And that's what's so cool about our sport.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Very good stuff. All right. Well, listen. Thanks for Blake for joining us.
No problem.
Fresh off vacation, and we'll have more to talk about as the season progresses. As we get ready for the Hot Rod Reunion, and of course, ANRA coming up at the end of next month. And we remind you to get out to the Bakersfield Speedway this weekend for Racing for Ronald. I will be in the dunk tank around 3 o'clock. Steve Hughes is going to be throwing some balls at me. Come on out. It's only $15. So you basically pay $3 for a $12 ticket to get into the track. And all those events are free. There's a lunch included with it as well.
Nice.
Take a look at bakersfieldbway.com for all the details. We'll post this on our Facebook page as well. Thanks for joining us. See you guys next week.